What's going on, guys? It's your boy Javon from JVTV, and I'm back with another video for you guys. Alright guys, today I'll be checking out a video called 10 Things You've Been Doing Wrong Your Whole Life. Now, I'm real interested and eager to check this out because I want to know what have I been doing wrong my entire life. So, hey, we're going to check it out together. You guys already know what time it is. I got the video pulled up. Let me just put my headphones on. If this is your first time to this channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Leave a thumbs up before we get started. And yeah, I want you guys to be active in the comments because I want to know if you've been doing these things wrong too. I don't know what they are, but let's check it out.
Hi everyone, we are surrounded by a lot of stuff. Usually these are things that we just use like our parents taught us to. But what if we tell you that these things can be used in different ways? What if we told you that all this time you were peeling vegetables, eating chicken wings and using the oven the wrong way? What if, well, let's take it one step at a time. Let's get it on.
I gotta listen to this. No way I've been doing it wrong.
Peeling vegetables. Since mankind invented a special device for peeling vegetables, the cooking process and life in general has become much easier, but it looks like there's still room for improvement. However, you don't need to invent something new or buy some weird devices the telemarketers are promoting. A regular knife for peeling vegetables will do. Seriously, just take a closer look at it. See the two blades? Turns out that you can use both sides of a knife to peel vegetables. This makes vegetable peeling much more effective. It saves time as you don't need to make unnecessary movements. The video with this undoubtedly brilliant discovery was posted on Reddit and instantly went viral.
Yo, that's crazy because usually when I'm peeling vegetables, I just had oh man, I wish I had the peeler just like one side. I did not know that you could like, yo, did you guys know that? Let me know down in the comments. That's crazy.
Even people who worked as professional chefs for many years didn't know this secret.
I didn't know.
Chinese food takeout box. Each of us knows what Chinese takeout boxes look like. We've all seen them in some movies or TV series. The main characters love to order takeouts. These cardboard containers even have a special name, the oyster pail, since they were originally intended for storing oysters. The advantage of the box is that it's affordable, durable, and quite tight if it's in an upright position. In short, it's quite reliable, though getting food out of it may not be that simple, especially when it's something small and you're trying to use chopsticks. The flaps are getting in the way, and while you're struggling with the chopsticks, the food's getting cold. It seems very inconvenient, but there is a way to make things easier. As you probably noticed, these containers are prefabricated. That is, they are folded in a special way before putting food inside, and that means you can unfold them. In fact, it is assumed that you will use the containers this way, turning them into a disposable plate. It is a pity that hardly anyone knows about this.
Did you guys know about that? That's crazy. I mean, to me still, I mean, it makes sense because then when you get the food, you gotta like scrape it out the box onto a plate. So it makes sense to just unbox it and use it as a plate. Wow, that's crazy. Did you guys know about that? Let me know if you know about that trick. This is it. I'm learning stuff, man. I'm learning stuff.
Chicken wings. Do you like fast food? Then you probably love chicken wings from KFC.
KFC got chicken wings?
Here's the problem. Unlike the rest of the chicken, the wings are quite difficult to eat. All because chicken wings have two bones with a rather small content of meat. Seems too much of a trouble. Maybe it's better to order legs. Turns out that you've been eating them the wrong way. Watch carefully.
I gotta watch this. This is what I gotta watch.
And slightly twist it from side to side to feel the bones inside. Can you feel them? Now gently pull it out on one side. It's easier than it sounds, right? Use this technique to get the second bone, and that'll do the trick. Now you only have the edible part, which you can dip in the sauce and eat without fear of accidentally choking on the bone.
You know what? I'm not even gonna use this tip because for some reason I like the bone. You know, I like grabbing onto the bone, biting in the chicken, and then having the bone afterwards. Like, you know, I like my bone, so I'm not. I don't want no boneless wings. If I wanted boneless wings, I would be doing this trick. But yeah, it's a neat trick. You know, you guys let me hear your thoughts on this one down below. But to me, I'm fine holding it, man. I'm fine with it.
Feeling the urge to eat a couple of crispy wings now? Mango.
Mangoes.
Some people consider mangoes the most delicious of fruits, and you know, we can see why. This juicy and sweet fruit is great for desserts, meals, or just a quick snack. There is one downside though, it's really hard to peel, and this seed inside. But don't worry, in fact, it's not as complicated as it seems at first glance. All you need is a table, a knife, and a glass. Cut the fruit into 2 parts as close to the seed as possible. Then, take the piece without the seed. Take the glass, place it on the table and pry off the flesh with the edge. Now just peel it inside the glass. If the mango's ripe enough, there's no problem. Then repeat the same procedure with the second part of the fruit, removing the seed first. In fact, you can peel many soft fruits this way. For example, kiwis, though you might need something smaller than a glass. A spoon will do.
Hey guys, alright, so I probably won't do that. Let me tell you, when I was a kid, when I was younger, I know there's like this big mango tree, and back then, you know, when we were outside, we used to always outside playing. We used to always climb the mango tree, get some mangoes, especially if we were hungry. What we usually do is pick the mangoes, if they're ripe, wash it off inside, and just bite into it. Like legit, like you bite into it, take the skin off, throw it away, then bite into it, and then you eat it. Like I'll still do that even today. Like, that's how my mangoes are gonna be. I'm sorry, it might be messy biting into it, but I've been doing that since I was a kid, man.
Umbrella. Usually an umbrella is a rather durable thing. Few people buy a new umbrella every season, and on the contrary, they can be used for years. But sooner or later, everything comes to an end, unless you give things a second life. With an umbrella, this is really easy. When you have plenty of free time, you can turn it into almost anything. A skirt? Easy. It'll never get wet, too. Clothes dryer? No problem. It can even be turned into a flower stand. If you like to customize your home, just don't get too carried away. If everything around you is made of umbrellas, it'll be a little weird.
I don't see anybody doing that.
Coffee. Suppose you have new white sneakers, but for some reason you want them to have a different colour. White ones do get dirty pretty quickly, and whatever the reason, regular tea or coffee can help. You only need to brew them in a bowl large enough for your new shoes to fit in, and the rest is simple. You stuff your new beautiful white shoes right in there. That is, you are doing something that your mother probably told you never to do. Depending on the brand of coffee, the resulting colour might be different. Actually, the result is pretty impressive. Seriously, it looks beautiful. You can also use tea of different varieties or other drinks, but if you want to repeat this experiment, try to make sure that the owner of the shoe doesn't mind.
I'm not doing that, nah.
Sport is cool. Being out in the warm weather is cool. Long walks are cool as well. But anyone who spent time doing any of these probably had to deal with one side effect, the shoe odor.
Yeah, it's like wine.
Oh, you know what that shoe saying.
Sometimes it can be so unbearable that your eyes water. Of course, you can use deodorant, but what if you don't have it with you? Oddly enough, ordinary tea will come to the rescue. Brew black tea bags in hot water, 1 bag for each sneaker or shoe. In a couple of minutes, you can take them out, squeeze the water out a little if necessary, cool them, and put them inside the shoes. They'll need about an hour to deal with the bacteria causing the unpleasant smell. The only thing then left to do is to pull out the bags, wipe the tea residue off, and leave the shoes in the fresh air to dry. However, not only tea can help to deal with the unpleasant smell, kitty litter works fine too. It's simple, put the litter in the shoes and leave them for a night. If necessary, do it again. But most importantly, don't forget to put your shoes somewhere far away from your pet. Who knows, what if it decides to use the litter for its intended purpose?
Alright, so those are some tips. I probably won't do any of those. I don't suffer from athlete's foot, or, you know, but what I would do is I'll leave my shoes in the sun, and then you could buy a powder to just put in, but I guess that's, if you're trying to save some money, already got kitty litter or already got a black tea bag, you could try this. But me personally, I'm not trying it. You guys let me know down in the comments if you would try this or not on your shoes.
Warming drawer. If you own an electric or gas stove with an integrated oven, then you've probably noticed the drawer at the bottom. Most people, no matter their age, use it for storage of various baking dishes, forms and other bulky things, which are then placed in the oven. It seems that this is done in all countries over the world, but this drawer under the oven is actually not used for its intended purpose. It's actually intended for storage, but not of dishes. The inventors of modern kitchen stoves assume that it would be used for cooked food, the dishes that are about to be served. For example, you've just made roasted meat, but it's still about half an hour before dinner. That's when you need to use the drawer under the oven. It's supposed to help keep the dish warm while not letting it dry. Well, and also protect it from those who are too hungry and impatient. You've got to admit, it's brilliant.
Alright, no, that caught me off guard, guys. I was like, oh yeah, I use that to store pots and pans and all that. Now I'm about to go empty it out. Next time I bake, I probably won't. But yo, that's a great tip. I did not know that.
Drink lids. And now a couple of life hacks about drinks. Let's say that you're tired of the coffee or soda stains your cups leave on the table. Or maybe you're just used to drinking something from a cup on a saucer. Who knows? Maybe your ancestors were aristocrats. Or maybe you're just looking for ways to use ordinary things in an unusual way. In any case, try using the drink lid as a coaster. You'll be surprised how well it works. As if the creators of disposable cups actually thought of this possibility and decided to leave something like an Easter egg for the most cunning of people. Most people admit that they specifically ask for 2 lids when buying drinks to go. One to keep their coffee warm and the second to use as the coaster. And you know, it's really convenient. Another life hack is for drinks in metal cans. You may have noticed that there is a hole in the can tab that's used to open it. It can also be found on the canned food, but while the tab is just a convenient way of getting to the food, then with drinks, everything is so much cooler. So let's say you want to drink your soda through a straw, but it's almost impossible to put it in the can. It floats and bends and keeps falling out. Just push the straw through the hole in the tab. This really solves a lot of problems.
You know what, guys? Maybe, I won't say maybe people have that problem, but if you're gonna drink a soda, hold on, I probably got one in my fridge right here. Oh, and yes, it's Diet Coke. You guys can see it. Now, if you're gonna drink a soda, first of all, I wouldn't even use a straw for something like this. Just pull it, but I guess, do I have a straw? I don't think I have a straw, but it's a neat trick to keep your straw in place, but I don't see a lot of people doing it because it's not that big of an issue having the straw move around. I don't know. Some of these tips are like, but some of them I'm like, I probably won't ever do it even though I know now. But hey, I'm glad to learn something new. But you guys let me know if you use this tip down below in the comment section.
McFlurry Spoon. If you've ever been to McDonald's and eaten their famous McFlurry ice cream, you've probably noticed something strange. The spoon has a really weird design.
Yeah, I always wonder.
Thick, hollow, and has a square shape. Someone must have tried to suck the ice cream out of it like a straw, but it's not an easy task if the ice cream
I tried that before.
Because the spoon was intended for something quite different. And no, it's not square because an ordinary plastic spoon would sink in the ice cream, and its thickness is not for protection from the cold. And it's unlikely that anyone really feels more comfortable holding a square pen in their hand. Everything is much simpler. The answer lies in how the dessert is prepared. First, they put the ice cream in the cup, then add a mix in, stick a spoon in it, but all this still needs to be mixed up, and that's where the strange spoon shape comes to the rescue.
Oh!
The spoon clips into a special machine, which basically spins the spoon to mix the confection. It's simple. Psst, dude, are you looking for new tech?
Alright. That's the end of the video. I'm not even going. What is the guy? Alright guys, that was the end of it. These were 10 things you've been doing wrong your whole life. I've been doing wrong my whole life. I don't think you legit do it wrong your whole life. It's just like some tips that could make your life easier, make it simpler, and some hacks that you probably didn't know. I learned a lot from this video, but some of the stuff, will I still do it even though I know it now? Probably not, but it's interesting. It's really good to know. But I want to hear you guys' thoughts about this or any of the items in the comment section. If you would implement it in your life, or if you did not know about it or you know about it now, let me know down below in the comment section. And if you'd like to see more of these types of videos, let me know too, guys. And if this is your first time to this channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Turn on notifications. That way you know every time I post a video over here. Follow me on my social media pages, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. It's been your boy Jay. Peace.